All right, everybody. So today I'm going to walk you through a feature that has been requested here, highly requested here for just a little bit. We finally have it here in Nintex Automation Cloud. So I'm going to walk you through it today. We call it AutoTask Delegation. So before we can actually run through the feature and what it does, we need to make sure that we have it turned on. So if you want to go to your settings down here on the left-hand side, click on your tenant settings. And you'll see over here on the left-hand side this AutoTask Delegation tab here in the menu. We'll want to click on that, and then you'll want to make sure this toggle is turned to on. So if it's not on yet, go ahead and toggle that on. And now we'll walk through basically what this is going to allow us to do. So this feature basically, I'm going to open up my workflow here. This feature is going to allow us to delegate tasks that were assigned. Let's say I got tasks assigned to me. I'm going out on vacation. I want to delegate those to someone else while I'm out on vacation. So this feature will allow us to do that and automatically delegate those tasks while I'm out. So basically, you would set up your task in the workflow just like you would normally. There's nothing different here that we need to do in the actual task itself. So in this task, you'll see I have this set as an express approval. We're doing smart response detection, got my outcomes. I've got the original assignee, which is DB Cooper. And then you'll see I've just filled in the subject and the message body here with some test information. So again, we don't need to set up anything different here for our task in the actual workflow. So let me go ahead, we'll publish that. Wait for that to publish here, open up our form. All right, so before I submit that, what I need to do is actually, I'm going to open up DB Cooper's web page over here, and let me pull that over. Okay, so now you'll see if you look over here on the bottom left, you'll see I'm now signed in to that same tenant as DB Cooper. And what I'm going to do, you'll notice that DB Cooper is not a developer or designer or anything inside this environment, just a participant able to fill out workflows, action their tasks, those kinds of things. So this feature will work with any of the roles that we do have in the environment. So now what I need to do, so DB Cooper is going to be out on vacation, so we need to set up his time that he's going to be out. So we need to go to the task section right here. And you'll see right up next to the Tasks tab, we now have a AutoTask Delegation tab. And you'll see I don't have anything in there at the moment. So what we're going to do is create a new AutoTask Delegation. And what that allows us to do is set our start date and end dates and times. So when are we going to be out? Who do we want to delegate it to? And then if we want to send that person a message. So let me go ahead and select my user. Select Mark. I'm going to leave the start date and time. I'm going to select a different date and time for the end here. I'm just going to move it out to Friday. And then I'm going to say thanks for handling these tasks while I am out. And hopefully you've notified Mark that you're going to be delegating your task to him while you're out. Because Mark is going to get an email to let him know that you've auto-delegated all of your tasks to him during that time frame. So first off, I'm going to click Add, and you'll see we have that here. What you can do, let's say you come back early, you maybe need to make changes to the AutoTask Delegation time frame there. You can come in and edit that. Or like I said, if you came back early or something like that and you just want to delete that AutoTask Delegation, you can come in and delete it. Like I mentioned, Mark is going to get, so you'll see Mark Winning here, did receive the notification that they are going to start getting tasks that were assigned to DB Cooper during this period, and just the message that I put in that AutoTask Delegation there. So it does let the person know who you're assigning those tasks or delegating those tasks to, that they will be coming their way. So you will want to probably let them know before you do that. All right, so now that we have all that stuff set up, let's see how that works. So I'm going to come in. This is my form. It's just a very simple form, just so I can start the workflow here. AutoTask delegation. We're going to go ahead and go. All right, so now I'll come back over here. I'm going to go to my Instances tab, and I should see a delegate task running right here. If I click on that, you'll see down here it's just assigning a task out to that person. Now if I go to my Nintex, since I'm now the owner of that task, I should see that task here in the My Nintex section as well. And I did just receive an email, and I'll pull that over so you can see it. So it says an auto-delegated task was sent to Mark Wenning, and thanks for handling those while I'm out. And I can reply back because this is an express approval task. I can reply back to that. But I can come in here, and if we look at that as well, you'll see that I have the current task and everything, and I can go ahead and action that task. And I will continue to get those tasks for DB Cooper until the 20th, or they come back early or whatever and delete that AutoTask delegation that they set up. So again, what this allows you to do is set up that delegation so you don't have to manually do it every task that you get. You can automatically set that up to delegate with those time frames that you're going to be out. So hope you enjoyed this video, and look forward to talking to you again. Thanks.